Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. This is Rebecca with Learning Together by Grace, and today we are going to do another 30-minute meal. We're going to do shrimp Alfredo. Are y'all ready? I am. Let's go. So you guys, I am going in with some things that I already have at home. I have some wild red shrimp that I bought from Costco. I have the last little bit. I was going to use spinach, but I don't have spinach. So I have the last little bit of this power greens that I usually use for my smoothies. I keep it in the freezer, so I have that. I have some onion that I used, and it's probably a third of an onion left. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use 3 cloves of garlic. I have my spaghetti noodles. I don't have angel hair pasta noodles, but I have my spaghetti noodles, and I don't have fettuccine, but that's okay. I have heavy whipping cream, and I have whole milk. I'm debating on whether or not I'm gonna use the heavy whipping cream because I think I have like half of this left, and I might want to use this for something else. And then lastly, I have this block of sharp cheddar cheese that I have had in my deep freezer, and I'm gonna use this. And so let me get started. Let me show you the time. It is 6:16, and so here we go, 30 minutes, y'all. Y'all, I totally wasn't recording. I'm gonna let y'all know that. I thought I was, but I wasn't. But I literally just finished cleaning my shrimp. And so I was saying that I only used a third of this bag of shrimp. And that way I can get 2 more meals out of it. And actually what I did was just break the shrimp in half. I didn't want to thaw the shrimp all the way out because I actually wanted to cook in the Alfredo sauce. That way it'll be more tender. But I did clean it, like I said, with that half of a lemon, and I rinsed it off and everything. And so I am going to go and chop up my onion and yeah, get my onion started. Y'all, this is my husband. He always he always has some kind of contraption on his head. You're not gonna smile for the camera.
What smell was that? Oh, it was
all right, y'all. I'm about to chop up this onion. Oh, you know what? Hold on. My water is actually boiling, so let me put. That kind of happened fast. Let me remove this. I'm happy. The faster we can get the water boiling, the better. I know some people like to salt their pasta water, but I don't, y'all. I don't. I feel like I use a lot of salt anyway, like whenever I'm seasoning like my meats or my vegetables or what have you. So I don't salt my water, and I know some people don't like to break their pasta in half, but I do. I think to each their own, you know. We have our own cooking styles, and let's own it, right? As long as we're getting food on the table for our family, that's all that matters.
yeah.
Now what I will do is add a little bit of oil because I feel like that helps it not stick together. Gonna stir that. I'm gonna cover this back up, and I'm actually gonna turn that down a little bit so that it doesn't overflow. I'm gonna chop this up. I have just a little bit of this onion remaining. Get that root part off. But how are y'all doing? You know, I don't have, my daughter wants to help me out with the conversation, but how are y'all doing today? Are y'all doing all right? I know I don't really converse on here much. I usually edit out, but how y'all doing?
Okay, guys. So I'm doing good. I made 2 scores in soccer today.
She did. Tell them about it. Grace, tell them. Hold on, let me see.
While eating ice cream.
Your dad gave you the rest of his ice cream?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. Tell them about your soccer game today.
So I was playing defense, but then the coach said I could play with the other players. up foot for a little bit, and I was like, okay. And then the ball ended up hitting my foot, and I'm like, oh, look, I have the ball. And then I ended up running to the goal, and for some reason, defense wasn't paying attention.
On the other team you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were just like,
is that what it was?
yeah. And then I ended up just looking like, and I kept running, and I scored it.
And you scored, yeah.
I actually scored twice.
She did. How many points did your team have?
3. The other team had 2.
2. Okay. And so they won. Grace got 2 of the points. This was her first time scoring in a game. But let me tell y'all about my baby.
Yeah,
this girl.
And Daddy admitted it Daddy admitted that I'm better at defense than he was. Because he never made a score as defense.
Yeah, my husband used to play soccer when he was in the Army, and he was a defensive player too. So I think it's so sweet that my daughter is a defensive player in soccer. So that's cool. But she did so good. This girl will try to be goalie. She will try to.
Yeah, I got my head stuck in the net once.
Yeah, but she's doing good. This is her second go around playing soccer. She played in the fall, right?
Yeah.
All right, you guys, I have these 3 cloves of garlic. I'm going to rinse them off, and then I'm going to mix them. I just finished setting up my onion. Can you put this back in the deep freezer in the garage? All right, you guys, so before I do that, let me put you back over here. My pasta is boiling. This is real life in the kitchen. All right, let me stir that really quick. I just want to give y'all the time. It's 6:29, so 13 minutes have passed, but I'm all right. We're gonna do this. So I'm turning this on. I'm gonna turn it on high. That's what I'm gonna start off with. And then I'm gonna add some oil. Actually, I should have added butter, but you know what? You can mix oil and butter together. Let me get it. All right, so I'm gonna add this last little pat of butter and get that melted. Okay. Like that. I am so excited about this meal. Y'all, I like food, okay? I like food. And yeah, we all like food here. And dinner is probably my favorite meal of the day. That's why you guys see me making things for dinner all the time. I'm just getting my seasonings. I'm getting salt, some black pepper, and then y'all have seen me with my garlic powder with parsley seasoning. It's almost gone because I use it all the time now. And you would know what's so funny, my husband went to Costco and he was gonna buy it for me. He's gonna buy it for me, and I was like, no, don't worry about it. And then I went to Costco and I bought it, and I'm so happy I did. But anyway, my butter is over here melting along with my oils. I'm going to add my onion like that. Get that going. Do you guys like cooking for your family? Do you find it kind of tedious, or do you find it boring? Are you just,
cooking's fun for me.
Cooking's fun for you guys. In one of my videos I was talking about homemaking. I actually did not like cooking at first, but then once I got married, I was like, you know what? I have a man that might want to eat, and my husband is Jamaican, so let me turn this heat down. So they do not play about their food. Oh my gosh, some of the best food ever. Alrighty, I'm just cutting the ends off of my garlic. Okay, I'm gonna check my pasta again. Grab this. Ooh, I think this is good. It's al dente. So I'm gonna get going with my sauce, and honestly, once I get this sauce going and cooked, our meal is pretty much gonna be done, because it's just a matter of putting everything inside of my pan. I'm gonna use probably about this much cheese starting out. That's already crumbly. Ooh, okay. Let me see, do I even have to shred? You guys, I don't even have to shred this, because it came out of my deep freezer, so it's kind of crumbly already, which is perfect. So now I can add this back to my burner. I'm not gonna even turn it on just yet, but I think I'm gonna do the milk, you guys. Maybe a little bit of milk and a little bit of cream there at the end. So adding the milk, just a little bit at a time. You guys, I am not measuring, and this could, you know, people have their own recipes. This is my version of it, and that's okay. So this is probably about a half a cup of milk right there. So I'm gonna turn the heat back on and allow it to kind of start simmering. Okay. And once it starts simmering, then I'm gonna add my cheese. Okay, y'all, it started simmering, so I'm gonna start adding my cheese. You see how that just crumbled? Oh my gosh, so easy. So easy. All right, let me grab this little bit. Uh-oh, did I put my garlic in there? I wasn't wanting to do my garlic just yet, but I am going to add it in just a little bit. Okay, so let me just get to stirring this so that it can begin to melt down. Uh-oh. Just take your time with it. It is 6:36 right now, y'all. Alrighty. Smells so delicious. Alright, I'm just gonna keep stirring. That's pretty much the best thing that I can do. That way the milk doesn't scald, basically burn. You don't want that. That would be not good. So just keep on stirring. I think I'm gonna go and grab some butter and add that to it. Alrighty. That's probably about 2 tablespoons of butter that I just added. I'm gonna. So in total, so far, 3 tablespoons of butter. So I'm gonna go on and go in with the heavy cream. All right. So that is probably about, I probably put about a quarter heavy whipping cream in there just then. Okay, you guys, I have my whisk. And I'm going in and just stirring. Now I'm going to allow this to simmer just for a little bit, and I'm gonna go and get my shrimp ready. So I'm gonna put this on low. All right, so I just added a teaspoon of my garlic powdered with parsley, some cracked black pepper, and some of my salt. And this is gonna be, I'm gonna let this sit for a couple of minutes. This will be the last thing that I add, so I wanted to season it well. All right, now this is frozen, mind you, that's why this looks like this, so don't be alarmed. But I wanted to get some greens in there. I actually probably can use the rest of this bag. All right, so let's stir that. I'm gonna bring the heat back up, and we're mixing that together. All right, so I'm going in with my cracked black pepper. You guys, I got 2 minutes left. I'm going in with my garlic parsley seasoning. I'm just using those same seasonings. I'm going in with some salt, okay? And just gonna mix it together like this. I have my Alfredo sauce flying all over the place, y'all. Okay, so Now, what I'm going to do is add my pasta. Okay, I just strained the pasta. I'm adding it. And I'm mixing that like this. You guys, I have 1 minute left. 1 minute left. But that's okay. I should have saved some of that pasta water. It's always good to save some pasta water. Okay, last thing going in, y'all, is my shrimp. And all I'm gonna do is stir this until my shrimp starts to turn a deeper pink color. And we are pretty much done, and I'm just gonna add some cheese on top of it. You guys, our time, it is 6:46, our time. So, you guys, I think I probably do need about another minute, but for the most part, we can call this a 30-minute meal, right? Are y'all okay with that? I'm okay with that. All right, y'all. Yum, yum, yum. It smells so good. I'm gonna go and sprinkle a little bit more of those seasonings on top that I had before. And some salt. A little salt. And then I'm going to stir one more time. And I forgot about my garlic, y'all. But that's okay. We can still mince it on there. Mince that garlic on there. I want to show you guys real life, but I think this is still a 30-minute meal, and I kind of was moving slow because I was enjoying listening to my daughter give her story about what she did today. That's always fun to watch her play soccer. My son plays baseball, so they'll have a game, I think on Monday, and I'll get to see that. But yeah, he's a good baseball player. He runs fast, y'all, like really fast. But alrighty, there's that. I'm gonna mix that, and then I'm gonna add some more cheese on top, and we are ready to this, y'all. This smells so good. It ain't even funny. Ah! Look at my cheese. It's so crumbly. It's so crumbly. But then I'm adding my cheese to the top. Again, you guys, real life. We're just real life in it over here. Today is a messy day. Get that. Look how crumbly it is. Watch this. Look at that. It's just crumbling all over the place. Alrighty. Voila. Okay, so it is 6:48, but nonetheless, dinner is ready, and I'm just gonna move this off of the heat. Look at how delicious that looks. I'm gonna serve this up with that bread that y'all saw in my last video. I'm gonna serve it up with this. Okay, I'm about to serve this up. My stovetop looks a hot, crazy mess. Please disregard. But here we are. Ooh, look at that. Yum. Get that back over there. Just gonna grab a little bit more. Just a little. Oh, wow. That looks really good. Okay, so I made some bread. You guys saw that. If you watched my video, you saw this bread recipe. So that is the bread that is going with my Alfredo, shrimp Alfredo. Isn't that a beauty? I just want to put that over there. But isn't that beautiful, you guys? I'm going to try this out because I want to give you guys my honest opinion on how this really tastes, okay? I'll be back, y'all. All right, y'all, here we go with the taste testing. I'm going to get some of the shrimp, some of the greens, and pasta. Oh my gosh. Y'all. Grace, you guys, y'all better come and get some. This is good. Olive Garden, you better move right on over. I'm gonna try with some of the ooh. Y'all wanna come try it? Come here. Come taste. Dwight! I'm gonna ask my husband to try it. Y'all, he won't lie to me. He will be straight up honest. He do not care about my feelings. No, just playing. Just playing. You wanna try with some you wanna try with some lemon? Whoop, hold on. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right, here, Dwight. Come here. It's coochie gray. It's good, isn't it? Dwight, tell the truth. Let the people know. I don't think they can see your face, though. You gotta come. Hold on, let me see if they can see your face. You know, they can't see your face. You can't have the bread first. You gotta have the pasta first. That way they know the truth. Is that too much? Ah, here we go. Ah. What do you think? You like? Olive Garden, move over? What you say? My husband, he won't sugarcoat it. He gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna put some of the lemon on it and see what it tastes like. The lemon takes it to a whole other level. Y'all, this is good. Wasn't perfect, but ooh, yes. 30 minutes and done. Dinner on the table. You guys, see what you have in your refrigerator, in your freezer, in your deep freezer, in your pantry. See what you can bring together. Because I literally was like, okay, what am I gonna make for dinner tonight? I know I have some shrimp in the deep freezer. I know I have some spaghetti in my stockpile. And I was like, gonna have just a little bit. I wanted spinach, but I was like, no, I don't have spinach. But I do have some frozen power greens. He's already making himself a plate. He wasn't even thinking about eating. I know I have some power greens in the freezer that I usually use for my smoothies. Let me get some cheese, some cream, some milk, some butter, put it together. Thank you. Y'all, this is good. Thank you guys so much for coming by. If you're new here, welcome, and I hope you stay along for the journey. You guys, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, share. Let people know what we're doing over here. Leave a comment. Let me know if there's something that you would like for me to try out. Anything in the kitchen. And don't forget to like. You guys have a blessed one. Bye.
Bye.
I'm catching him on tape. He's hiding in the cut, going in for seconds. What do you mean? What are you talking about? I can't prove anything whatsoever.